Someone asked me to review the health claim that something will do something bad to you. Now, this is the basic rule you have to go with. It's not anything you get to decide, it's the real thing. Unless this is something that's caused a massive number of people to die in recorded history in some fracking way, it's not real. Now, I'm going to explain this to you in another way. The reason vaccines cause fewer deaths than happened before is because they prevent them. It doesn't matter if you like that answer. It doesn't matter if you like a mandatory vaccine law. I don't think laws like that should exist either. I just don't think that you should be allowed to have your child be around any other kids if they won't get a vaccine. No, I don't believe that. But I really do think it's a dumb idea not to vaccinate your children. That's actually a very good debate to have. But the fact is that the debate point on one side is this prevents people from dying. On the other side, conspiracy theory horseshit comes up. And I don't mean research. I mean bullshit. So what is the claim today, the medical claim? Well, if you're looking at the video, you saw it in the title. Blue light. Human beings have been exposed to bright blue light along with the entire optical spectrum for the entire time we've existed as this or any other critter or anything we may turn into. People don't like blue light sources biased that way because they're annoying. Just like any other light source, if it's a color frequency or intensity you don't like, just like sound, it's annoying. Your annoyance is not cataracts or cancer. However, ultraviolet light will cause eye damage. Now, let's say you're in Britain and you're trying to sell bullshit, snake oil. Oh, well, these lenses that filter out blue light and ultraviolet are important because medical studies show blue light hurts your eyes. Harvard University retracted their 2012 health claims regarding blue light adversely affecting sleep timings, not eyesight, without revealing its original research or having listed any authors. It was not a scholarly reference. And the thing about it is it looked exactly like an advertisement for people making these stupid health claims. Next one. Really, exposure to any light late in the evening will have an impact on circadian rhythms, your sleep rhythms, because we evolved as a species that responds to the sun going down at latest, where I'm at around 9 p.m. Just went down a while ago. That's what it is. We get seasonal affective disorder because of it. If anything, a lack of light will make you more depressed. So it's kind of stupid to have these kind of claims be part of a UK health practitioner's thing trying to sell lenses from his ophthalmology business. It's illegal in the UK now because of this asshole to indicate it to a patient at all that any light frequency below ultraviolet light in the blue region could have any health effects of any kind. People used to say seeing blue light would make you perkier. Well, it does. It makes you think it's summertime. We use blue light, or full spectrum light actually, to treat seasonal affective disorder. So it does have a health effect, a positive one. But if you're not suffering from seasonal affective disorder, it's not really needed. I'm just going to give you the answer at this point, now that I've tricked you into watching the video for 3 minutes. Just change the blue ratio for your light sources, like their backlight on your computer or the light emission pattern, by telling it to change the color temperature, as it's called, to something that's warmer. Blue is considered cooler, even though it's a higher frequency, and red, shifting it, is considered warmer. So change the light frequencies. No, you have to buy a really expensive glasses, or you can just buy light bulbs that don't include the blue spectrum. One of the problems with ultraviolet light being used as a source to make full spectrum light through fluorescent lights, the mercury vapor ones, and also LEDs using the same thing in a solidified form, was that they really did use ultraviolet light. But the neat thing is that the voltage range that you want to be able to run a light bulb out, at, is closer now to 3 volts. So those 3 volt LEDs, they're not ultraviolet. They're literally just blue light. And they have a semi-transparent layer that's usually yellow colored that responds to blue light to put off the rest of the frequencies. Or you can use RGB LEDs that emphasize green, which is what you're supposed to use. And those are very popular, and guess where they're found mostly? Yeah, the ones that actually do the color balancing so you're not getting too much blue light are actually in your cell phones. Yeah, they use an RGB array because it makes the light more clean. It also makes it where they can control the color temperature. But not all of them. So anyway, the first two links I found, I just looked up which ones you guys ran into first, said it can cause eye strain and discomfort like any other light you stare at for a long time. It's because you're staring at lights for a long time. If you sat there staring at a light panel that just showed white light all day, it would mess with your eyesight a bit. If you are in a white room with overhead lights of any damn color, range, it's going to cause eye strain. We're not supposed to be in a bright white bizarro sci-fi cubicle our entire existence. That's why you put up things in the room that change that. That's why older households would have color patterns or whatever for wallpapers, so your eyes wouldn't get strained. Then again, we were dealing with gas lights and candles in the extreme past. If you want to prevent eye problems, stop taking advice from liars. There's nothing else to it. But anyway, let's look at one of them that was actually a medical study, an actual scientific study. It was the third link. One Toledo University chemistry and biochemistry assistant professor, Atish Karjashashan, he's a PhD, decided to inject a molecule called retinal into body cells, not into the eye. He did this in a test tube. They died. So he decided it's no secret that blue light harms your vision by damaging eye's retina because it did this to cells that aren't part of the human eye. One clap back. That is a complete shit study. Don't use it. Yes, everyone's citing it. Yes, he found a way to kill cells in a petri dish and associated it with what he did to the cells using a syringe needle. So anyway, I'm not likely to believe that test tube experiment. You shouldn't either. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck.